Welcome to my Minecraft Bedrock 1 block challenge. After mining for a little bit, I start day 1 off by doing a little bit of basic expanding. After losing a couple of animals at the start, keep mining until I end up getting saplings. Then I end up expanding the base so I can start a little bit of a tree production area. Day 2, I mine until it stops raining, chop down some more trees, and then make a bit of an animal pen, starting out of an animal pen. A bit basic to start, but the more trees I chop down, the more expanding I do. Everything will slowly come together later. Moving the sheep in without wheat is a bit of a pain. It takes forever to do. Plant some more trees and continue mining for the rest of day 2. Do a little bit of expanding and get back to it. Then I decide to get some seeds so I can start a wheat farm. Continue mining, collecting all these. 3 potatoes. It's a start though. That's all you really need to start a farm. What's this? Oh, bucket of water, heap of bread. Oh, and a birch sapling. I might replace that. Mined for the rest of day 3. I've got this stubborn cow. I end up just leaving him. Continue mining. Oh, nice. Spruce sapling. I think I might need to expand the base a little bit more. Expand the platform. Allow me to grow some more trees. Morning of day 4. Acacia plank, which I thought was a bit of stone. Oh, hay bale. That's gonna come in handy. And I finished the plains biome. And back to the caves now. So I get cobblestone. Ooh, creeper. Should be able to take him out pretty easy. Yeah. Expand the base to move my chest a little bit further away. And back to it. First bit of coal. So make a stone pickaxe for it. And I mine until, I come across a spider. And some iron as well. That's gonna come in handy. Oh, zombie. One at a time's always pretty easy. Break my axe though. Gonna make some more tools. Or a bow and some more bread. They do give you a lot of bread in this. Oh, another creeper. Ooh, iron sword now. Some baked spud. As day 5 rolls around. Ooh, creeper. Oh no. Oh, this can take forever. Realistically wasn't that bad. Took a little bit to put them back, but easier than I thought. Oh, zombie. Well, it makes it easy when they're on fire. So I had to make a little bit of a safety barrier. All the useless blocks that I mine. It's definitely an ugly little box, but ooh, lava and an iron pickaxe. I can make a cobblestone generator now. Expand the platform a bit more so I can harvest more trees. Pretty big expansion there. I start on where my future base is going to be. Up here. Gate post in for a bit of extra security. And that's that biome done. And then into the swamp biome. Ooh, diamonds and gold though. I'll take that. And some mangrove. Got my infinite water source. So I can actually get some crops going properly. I've tucked the water in the path there. And back to it. Cut down my first double spruce for the 4x4s. First of many. And mangrove, which takes forever to cut down. Got a bit of a temporary farm over here. And more diamonds. Expand my platform where my main base is going to go. And then I jump straight back into it. Mine another tree. Trying to expand downwards. This texture packet makes it very hard to see through the water. And this is going to be where I build everything from now on underneath. In this little section here. Because I wanted the one block to be above everything. That's what I've done so far, day 7. A little bit more to do, but it'll come together nicely. And I start on my charcoal production. As day 8 rolls around, a bit more expanding off this way. It's just going to be an empty platform for now, but that'll do. Chop down another tree. Chop down another mangrove. Finally chopped down anyway. Keep restocking my charcoal. And continue on the animal farm. It'll look something like that. And then I decide to fence it off. Do the same here, but I do run out midway through. And back to mining the block for the rest of the night as the day rolls around. And day 9. Finished with the swamps. Now we are in the mountain biome. Ooh, stray. First mob in a while. Hostile mob, I should say. Brought me down to half health. Straight back into it though. And get doggo. Time I run over and get some bones, he's decided to come over and kill both of me sheep. That's when I decide to build a cobblestone generator. And day 9, accidentally setting myself on fire and almost killing myself too. Lowest health I get for a long time really. And then I sit here for the rest of day 9. I think all of day 10. And if you're still here at this point, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. Day 11. The big day. I move and organize all my chests for ease of use. Move all of my things, important things, up to where my future base is going to be. And I start the teardown, taking everything down and start building the final end result. After a couple days on the cobblestone generator, I had enough stone to actually do something that looks good. Bit of a pyramid shaped staircase to it, 3x3 at the top. There's some columns coming up the side for a future roof. Slowly take down everything. Decide to move these columns in one more, because I feel like it looks a bit better. And day 13, I just continue tearing down the old, putting up the new. I finished most of the teardown day 13, so from here on out it is just new building. Start making a little bit of a staircase up to my main platform, my main base platform I should say. Trying to make sure that there's grass spreading up there because I do want grass around it. And expanding on the main platform. Place down some more chests, then spend the rest of day 13 organising all of my chests really. And day 14 I tear down the rest of the dirt and start building the roof to the main centerpiece of the island, I guess. Decide to change it up for the top and put an oak slab instead of a spruce. And for lighting I use the orange frog light. Take down the cobblestone generator and expand on the tree platform on day 15 until I'm left with something like that. And I put a couple 2x2s here so I can grow the big tall spruce trees. Put an oak board around it and call it done. And then I start mining for the rest of day 15 into day 16. And there was too many mobs, so I decided to fence off a little bit of an area. And my first villager. Makes it interesting. Make a little bit of a temporary spot for him over here. And I completely box him in. So he's nice and safe. And I start making a platform for the villagers to stay. Because I'm assuming when you get one, you get two. And back to it. Where, what would you know? The second villager arrives. Until he grabs a bed. And light up the area so no mobs spawn. It's day 17. Rolls around. Another stray, which I take care of pretty easy this time. Get a farmer villager so I can start making some emerald. Expand out past the tree farm a little bit, where I'm going to be making my crop farm. I wanted to make it that size, the size I laid it out, the 4x4 cross, but I ran out of dirt so I had to stick with the 3x3 and just half slabbed around it. And the first time I slept, day 17, 18. I plant all of the crops that I have had. Decide to mine my little bit of a forest I had going. Wait for the saplings to all disappear and then replant it all back up. Tear down the little bit of a box for the villager. And a bit more expanding to the main base. Takes me a little bit of time to figure out all my measurements. Once it's all worked out, the last half of it all goes together quite quickly. And oak border around everything. And that's where the dirt's going to come in handy. Now start on the walls of day 19. Slowly creeping it out block by block till I'm happy with it. I decide to expand the main platform out, and that's going to be the final size of it, I think. And once that's done, I decide to go around and light up the place. And I do the bottom layer of the walls. Work out the window spacings. And as day 20 rolled around, do a bit of a progress report, which it's all looking quite nice. It's coming together. Finish, do a bit more crop work, expand that. And then I decide to make a cobblestone generator. I I did change the texture pack as well, just while I was AFKing at the cobblestone generator, where I believe I spend another fair chunk of time. The rest of night 20, 21, I spend most of the day. I have a tiny break, chop down the trees, and then jump back to, which I just have cut out. And day 22, I come in and chop down some more trees, harvest all the crop that's ready. And as nightfall comes, I decide to make a bit of a staircase to the first level of my base, where this is all just going to be underneath what I'm standing in now. Decide to go like a 3-story kind of castle looking build. Stone brick all the way around the outside. I think that's going to look the best. That's day 23. Continue out along this, making these little wings off to the side. Add a bit more depth, make it a bit bigger. Bring that all the way back to the back of it. And my shift button wigs out and I die. Losing 3 buckets, an iron pick, iron sword, leaving me with nothing. The more annoying part is the 2 stacks of stone that I had, but jumped straight back into it. Finally finishing off the outside, and I decided to move it one further back because I did some creative building and it just wasn't going to work out any of the spacings that I wanted. And by doing this, I built out onto a slime chunk, which makes everything just that little bit more annoying, having to deal with slimes all the time. Then I continue on with the oak border around my base and go around, light it all up. And I make a start on the walls, and I start tearing down this old wall and start on the window spacings, making sure everything's lined up nice. These annoying slimes, the amount I had to kill, I just ended up cutting out me killing slimes. And then day 25 rolls around. Start on the roof, or the floor, whatever you want to call it. And that all started. And I'll do a bit of a spruce border around the outside here, just to kind of break it all up a bit, all the way around. Now I do the oak border. I think I run short here, yeah, like 5 short. Bit of a spot for infinite water, which I decide not to make infinite yet because I was like, I don't want 2 tadpoles at once. And I'll leave a little bit of a gap for the vines to grow. Plus I was also thinking it could be used as a way up and down if need be. Easy access. And yeah, for the rest of day 25 I do the flooring, because I start on the railing. It takes me a couple of attempts to get all the spacings nice and neat, and I think I'm going to have a bit of play with that in creative because I'm not super happy with how it looks yet.